Is there a word for someone who has a flaw? I'm not asking, what do you call a person with a problem? It's close, but the question there is too broad for what I'm looking for. I'm trying to describe a Superman-esque character, where this character is good at everything but has one flaw. The word Superman doesn't work because it doesn't make people think of a flawed person, and I need this word to mean something like a flawed individual. And saying a flawed individual doesn't get across how perfect the character is outside of their flaw. Someone told me I wanted the term tragic hero, but I'm looking for a word for someone who's good at everything except one thing, not really someone destined for failure. But that's close, I just don't particularly need a fatal flaw. As an example of what I'm looking for, imagine two people were talking about Tom Cruise in a conversation like this. A. Tom Cruise is great. I love all of his movies, he's generous, his list of positive traits. B. Yeah, too bad he's crazy. How could a third person say, he's perfect except in one area, in one word or phrase? C. Tom Cruise is, word, A. What? He's great in movies, he's funny, his list of positive traits. He's perfect. What could possibly be wrong with him? C. He's crazy. B. Exactly. It doesn't have to fit this sentence structure. Tom Cruise is not perfect in the slightest.
I don't know of a phrase where someone can so generically point out a flaw. In your example, I'd say human, nobody is perfect. Perhaps his weakness or limitation would fit here. There are words for dramatic flaws. An Achilles heel, a portion, spot, area, or the like that is especially or solely vulnerable. It does not need to lead to his downfall. It connotes someone who is pretty damn perfect except for this one thing. A Tom Cruise has an Achilles heel would be understood that way. His Achilles heel is his quick temper. Shortcoming or foible would be understood as an understatement. If he's crazy, that's a major problem. To call it a foible before stating the flaw would be mildly sarcastic. A tragic flaw in drama is a failing of character in the hero, someone of high repute / honor / etc., of a tragedy that brings about his downfall. Regarding Hamlet, he has exceptional qualities like graceful personality and popularity among his country that is eminent. His tragic flaw is his delay in action and irresolution. Other expressions for this are simply flawed or inadequacy.
Tom Cruise is just imperfect, like all we humans are.
In the tragic flaw category, hamartia. As a mistake or error in judgment, the word hamartia is rooted in the notion of missing the mark, hamartanian, and covers a broad spectrum that includes ignorant, mistaken, or accidental wrongdoing, 6 as well as deliberate iniquity, error, or sin.
I would use the term flawed genius.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.